Hey, Drew James here from LearnGuitarInLondon.com. I hope you're all good and having a great day. So what I'm doing here is an intermediate fingerstyle lesson, which is actually a follow-up from a really popular YouTube lesson that I did on an introduction to classical guitar. I've left a link in the video right now so you can check that for you beginners out there who are starting on your fingerstyle. But this one is almost like 8 years later, this is what this song has become. So this is a collaboration with my student Malcolm, and I really hope you enjoy it. It's got quite a few different techniques in there. It's got some slides, some hammer-ons, some flick-offs, that sort of thing. There's a lot of movement up the neck as well. Let's start learning it now and testing those intermediate fingerstyle chops. 3, 4. So hopefully you've got the tab from LearnGuitarInLondon.com. As I said, it is there for free. I will be referencing the tab as we go through. So this is a follow-up to a beginner's fingerstyle classical song that I did many years ago on YouTube, and the intro is paying homage to that. So the intro uses fingerstyle with our thumb on the thickest string. Our thumb always plays the E, A and D string, index finger plays the G, middle finger plays the B, and ring finger plays the E. Eddie, A, dynamite, goodbye, Eddie. So you pull the top 2 strings to start the song open, so you don't have to hold down a thing. And then you play open B string, then hold down fret 2 on the thinnest string, and then play that note with the ring finger and then the middle finger, then 3rd fret on the thinnest string. So you play that and then play the open B string, then you play the 2 again and the open B string. Notice how I didn't bother lifting up my middle finger there because my ring finger cancelled it out. So the picking pattern, just to get you started, is pinch, open, ring, open, ring, open, ring, open, and then you sort of repeat that. Well, you do repeat that. So bar 1, 2, 3, 2, then repeat bar 2. And if you're following on from the previous tutorial, you'll know this part. We then hold down fret 1 on the B string with our index finger, trying to bridge over a little bit on our fingertip because we don't want to be touching the thinnest string below. This time our pinch is using the A string, not the thickest string. So pinching the bottom string, and then this 1 on the B string, which will stay constant while we play the rest of it. Then we hold down fret 2 and then play the B string, which is held down by this index finger, then fret 3. So you notice I've got these fingers all down at the same time here. If you can do that, great. If you can't, it's not the end of the world. Then back to 2. I'll do that again. And we do that one more time. So this is bar 4. Okay, so bars 1 to 4 are paying homage to the original, and then when we get into 5 and 6, things start to get a little more intermediate. So bar 5. I'll do that again. So I'm starting with an open pinch, then I'm playing middle finger on the B string and index finger on the open G. I'm holding down fret 2 on the thinner string, and then I'm playing the open B. Then I'm going to keep that 2 held down, I'm going to play it again, and with my ring finger I'm going to slap down to fret 3 called a hammer-on, and then I'm going to flick that finger away. Now I'm doing that by not using the tip of my index finger. You can do it that way, but I like to use a flattened finger to really yank that string away. So I'm going 2, hammer 3, flick away to reveal back to 2. So I've never lifted up this second fret. And that's what the H and P mean. Hammer and then pull off. And then finishing with a big pinch. So that means thumb on thicker string, index, middle and ring on their respective open strings. So bar 5. That repeats in 6. And you'll see that that's a theme. You'll always be introduced to a new bar of music, then it will repeat. And that's generally what happens throughout the song. There are a few exceptions, but most of the time that's what happens. So the thing to understand going from the rhythm of bars 1 to 4 and bars 5 and 6 is the rhythm is just slightly different. The beat goes ba, 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 ba. 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and 1, 2 and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and. So this is the rhythm from coming from bar 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 1 E and 2 and 3 and 4, but this is 6. Good. Coming into 7, it's the same idea, the same rhythm, which is great, so we know the rhythm. We're going to hold down fret 1 on the B string and fret 2 on the G string. And we're going to pinch the A and the E string as open, but whilst holding that chord preferably. So we're pinching, then going index middle on the 1 and the 2 that we're holding down here. Then with the ring finger, you're going to hold down fret 2 also on the E string. If you know the chord, it's based around a D7 now, right? So the ring finger comes down. You then play fret 2 on the thinner string, and then middle finger on the 1, so it's... So you can't put the ring finger down straight away like a D7 because we need the open string at the beginning of the bar. Then leaving the ring there, we've got a good little pinky workout. I told you it was an intermediate song. We're going to play the 2 and hammer with the pinky onto 3 and flick away with the pinky to go back to the 2. So leave all your D7 down, let the pinky do the work. And then let go with the ring finger and pinch the A, G, B and E string as a big pinch. So it's... and repeat. Good. Okay, so good. So hopefully you've got that so far. I'll just do a recap of bars 5, 6, 7 and 8 for you. Good. Into 9. I'll play it slow. Good, so we're moving up and down the neck here. We're going to take fret 3 with our index finger on the thinner string and pinch that with the D string. Then move the index up to fret 5, pinch again with the D string, but with the ring finger we're going to slap down onto fret 7. And then we're going to flick back to 5. So that's why it says 5, H, then 7, then P. So pick, hammer 7, flick to 5. Then we're going to apply the same principle in practice down here on fret 3. So down to fret 3, changing the bass note to the A string, and we're going to go pick 3, hammer 5, 3. Hammer 5, flick 3. So hammer 7, flick 5, hammer 5, flick 3. Then come down to fret 2 and hammer with middle finger to fret 3 and do hammer 3, flick to 2. So it's... Now to get the volume out of the hammer-ons and flick-offs, that's the challenging thing if you're an advancing guitarist, okay? Good, bar 10. So you're holding down fret 3 on the A string, playing that string with the thinner string on a pinch, hammering with the index finger onto fret 2, and then flicking the index finger away to the open string. Then with the ring finger, play fret 3 on the B string. Try to leave this middle finger here on fret 3 on the A the whole time. Then playing the A and the E as an open pinch, then fret 2 just by itself on the thinner string. Good. Bar 11 is the same as bar 10. Bar 12 is more or less the same as 10, but there is a bigger pinch, so we're holding down fret 3 and fret 3 on the A and the B, and we're pinching the thumb on the A, index on the G, that's the new note, and the B string. And then we've got this 8 on the thickest string, sliding, doing a glissando slide. So where we strike fret 8 with the thumb, quite hard, and we slide the note down to nothing. We're not going to fret 3 or to 5, we're just sliding it to basically nothing, like that. Okay, so let me play that bar for you, because it then repeats. 3, 4. It then repeats back to the beginning of the song. Okay, so I'll do that again. 3, 4. And we go round. Okay, I'll back it up a little bit. I'll do it from bar 11. Now, when you go round the second time, play everything louder with more venom. Not faster, just louder. You know, really hit those strings. And just see how much volume you can get out of your instrument without it sounding too ugly. Okay. Now the second time round, I'm just going to show you this on the music here. Hopefully you can see it in this camera. So the first time round we have bracketed 1 here. So this is what we play the first time. Then we go back, repeat through. We miss out bracketed 1 the second time. So we come from bar, what is this? Bar 11. Yeah, bar 11. And instead we go down to bar 13, the bottom line on the left-hand side. Now this is the same as bar 12 in many ways. So we're going pick, hammer, then we're doing this 3 pinch, but then we're playing an open G string. So it's 1 E and a 2, 3, 4, into the next bar. So it's 3, 4. Now bar 14, loosely based around an A minor chord, so hold down fret 1 on the B string and fret 2 with your middle finger on the G string. And we're going to pinch the A and the B, then the G string, then we're going to lift up off the B string to do an open B string, and we're going to lift up off the G string. And while we're doing that, move that middle finger up to fret 2 on the D. You could actually just make it as an A minor. I've just realised how silly is that, especially as I wrote the song with Malcolm. So you can just lift up a lot of the A minor, lift up everything, then you've got the middle finger, then open B, then holding down fret 1, on the B string, playing the A and the B, then ring finger on fret 3. So that bar is... into bar 15. Okay, so we're playing the A and the E string as a pinch and hammering with our middle finger onto fret 2, then playing fret 3 on the thinner string. Then with our index finger playing fret 3, and we're pinching on the D string and hammering fret 5, then move up to 7. Then up to fret 10 with a pinch on the D string. So this bit's one of the most challenging because there's just so much movement up the neck. So it's going to take a lot of glancing down at your neck to get this. So that's good practice in itself. Okay, and then into the last few bars, we're going to hold down fret 2 on the A string, and this is actually reminiscent of the original classical song. And I'll play the bar for you. So you're back to that picking pattern that we had at the beginning, and you're pinching the A and the E string, then middle finger on B. Whilst we're leaving that held down, put the ring finger on second fret on the E string, then open B, then pinky finger on third fret on the thinner string, and then second fret, all the while doing the open B picking pattern. Then move this middle finger up to fret 3 for the next bar. Everything's got the same flavour and sound, it's just you're on fret 3, so it's pinching the A and the E string open, then open B, then fret 2, open B, and then coming down to fret 3 with the ring finger. I'll play the next part. So it's... So hold down fret 3 on the thinner string, pinch, then middle index. Then just fret 2. If you can, leave this middle finger on fret 3 here on the A string, but put index finger on fret 2 and just go ring middle index. The rhythm for that is 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and then bar 18 we've actually had before. This is where we pick, hammer 2, play 3. So this is just like, I'm trying to bar 15, and then we're finishing with your choice. You can hold down fret 12 on the G, B and E string with a little mini bar chord and pinch, do a big pinch with the thumb, index, middle and ring, like so. Or, if you fancy it, you can hover over fret 13 marker and do a harmonic, like this, or even a little raked harmonic if you prefer. Either one will sound great. So that very last 2 bars. Okay. Enjoy the song. I've really enjoyed teaching it to you. Keep on playing.